Hey, welcome to SEO for CEOs, episode 2. Now, you might think that this is the right place to do a running post or nature or something, so I'm a little bit out of place. However, what I want to talk about today is your website and how it looks is not necessarily the way it is going to be found. There are lots of very nice looking websites out there that have been designed very nicely by very competent, very skillful designers. However, that is not how your site is going to get found. Looking pretty is not part of the algorithm that Google will find your website on. What you want it to do is say the right things to Google, and for doing that, you need SEO for it. Now, I've audited an awful lot of recruitment websites. Some of them have got a hero picture, the main picture when you first click on your website, which has got light bulbs hanging down on it. Others have got a lovely picture of the city of London. Another one has got a very beautifully stylized picture of an office in it. I would say the majority of the well-ranking websites have people on them. They have people looking at the camera, being happy, something that is engaging with the audience. Now, like I say, that's just what the average website has. Now, if you type in your website, the average ranking website, you type in your website, see what comes up. Does it have that type of imagery? Because it's important. It's what users feed into. It's what makes you feel good. It helps you connect with the website. However, there are plenty of other things that help you actually appear. Your content, how quick your website is, what the header has on it, what the copy says on the main page, the sectors that you work in. If you work in, for argument's sake, 3 sectors, and one is finance, one is technology, and one is marketing, which one is the most important? Because if the most important one needs to be at the top every single time. We work with finance professionals, tech professionals, and marketing professionals. It needs to be in that order. That is what tells Google what the website is all about. Now, if you want it, stick your website in, have a look at your website, make sure the picture's nice. If the picture's not, it's not actually the worst thing in the world. It's important, in my opinion, but I'm an SEO, and in my opinion, the most important bit is what you have on your website. So take a look, have a look at your competitors, see what website they've got, because usually speaking, the good stuff has already been done. So if your website looks similar to people who are ranking well, that's usually a pretty good sign. Not the same. We don't want to copy and do exactly the same thing. You don't want to get in touch with the designer and say, I want it exactly like this. But have a look, see what commonalities there are, and think about whether those are on your website. If you've got something abstract, like a load of geometric shapes or light bulbs hanging down, you might think it looks really cool and it tells a really nice story about your brand. But unless people understand that, unless you explain all about your brand across social media and everywhere else, so that when people click on, they go, oh, I see why it's got light bulbs. It's because I can't even think of a reason why you would have light bulbs, but there is a website out there that does. And to me, that doesn't say anything about recruitment whatsoever. So have a look at your copy. Have a look at your website. Have a look at the picture, see what the copy says. And if they all paint a picture about what your website is about, then you're in a decent starting position. But it is the content and the architecture, the strategy around that is the important bit. And if you would like a free audit on how to do that, then send me a message, rick@yellowlava.co.uk. You can check out the links in the descriptions below, and look out for episode 3 coming soon. Thanks for listening. Cheers. Bye.